So here we're asked to graph a system of equations using a graphing calculator. And here's our system. Y equals 3x minus 4 and y equals 10x minus 7. And we could graph this by hand, but we would need a fairly large graph. Just using y equals mx plus b, where our start points are -4 with a slope of 3, and our other start point -7 with a slope of 10. And that's rising 10, running 1, so you'd need a fairly large graph. So we can use just a graphing calculator to go ahead and graph this. And if we just come up here to the y equals button and push that, then we can create our equations. This literally is in the form of y equals mx plus b. So if you don't already have them in the slope-intercept form, you would need to put them in there, because this is the first equation, y equals, and then you would just fill in 3x minus 4. So you put in 3, you put in your x, and then minus 4. And then go ahead and come down to the next equation, and we do 10x, so 10, and then our x, and then minus 7. And at this point, you just hit graph. And it graphs it for you. Now, in order to be able to know what the intersection is exactly, you can use the following steps. So go ahead and hit the second button and then trace. And that'll bring you to this menu. And we're looking for the intersection, which is 5. So you can hit 5 or you can scroll down to intersection. We hit 5. And then at this point you want to hit enter 3 times. 1, 2, and finally 3. So our intersection is x is equal to 0.42857,143. Okay, so obviously we were not going to be able to get that exactly by eyeballing it. That's one of the reasons why we would want to use a graphing calculator. Once we graphed this by hand, we would see that it doesn't cross exactly cleanly at a 4-way intersection. Well, when x is equal to approximately 0.4, y is equal to approximately -2.71, and you can fill those in for the answer.